These are the best Forex brokers in the UAE in 2025. I'm Noam.
And I'm Justin. We've been comparing Forex brokers for over a decade now. We've been looking to the latest when it comes to Forex and CFD trading insights.
In this video, we're going to uncover the very best Forex brokers in the United Arab Emirates in 2025. Justin, 2025 UAE. The UAE is fast becoming like a real hotbed, like a real popular spot for trading. They have heaps of conferences there. I think they've got 2 regulators in the ADGM and the DFSA. We've started looking at the UAE market a couple of years ago, and this year we list Pepperstone as the very best Forex broker in the UAE. Do you want to explain to everyone back home why? And before we do that, do you maybe want to just give a little bit of background into the UAE?
Yeah, I think the key thing is that there are 2 local regulators, as Noam said, and each of the 3 brokers, our top 3 that we're going to go through today, are regulated in the region. So there's a lot of new brokers that have entered the region. Most of them aren't regulated. That means you don't have the protections. And we'd strongly advise that anyone within the UAE, such as Dubai, only choose a regulated broker. So let's talk about Pepperstone.
Yeah, so Pepperstone was the overall winner in the UAE in 2025. I think that's for the 2nd year in a row.
That's for the 2nd year in a row, exactly. So there's a few key factors that led us to this. So the first one, and I'll go through 5. How about the first one is the trading fees.
Yep.
Okay, so fees are one of the biggest contributor towards profit and loss of a trader. There's 2 accounts that Pepperstone offer. There's a standard account, which has no commissions. We don't like that account. We actually think that Pepperstone is not the most competitive when it comes to that type of trading account. But then they have something called the Raw or Razor account.
Yep.
That's when you have a spread and a commission. And this is Pepperstone's sweet spot. What we found is their spreads in this type of account were some of the lowest of any broker. Certainly in the region, they had the lowest spreads. So spreads are probably the biggest contributor towards fees. Their commissions are on par with most of the other brokers within the region. So that combined means they have the lowest fees. So that's point number 1. Point number 2 is the trading platforms. They offer every major trading platform. MT4, MT5, CTrader, my personal favorite, TradingView. They even have their own proprietary platform, which is really advisable for beginners.
Yeah.
All these other platforms can be a little bit difficult to get used to. It's kind of a foreign language. Their own platform, really simple, fast to open and execute. Another point is their actual execution speed. Look at our methodology section. What we did is we measured all the core Forex brokers across the world, and we looked at 2 30-hour periods and said, which one's the fastest? Why does that matter? If they're too slow, what happens is you see a price, you execute on that price, but the actual price you get is very different because the markets move so quickly. So speed is everything, and Pepperstone was the 2nd fastest broker in the world, but compared to the other brokers within the region, they're the fastest. So that's a simple win. 4th point, because we're going to go through 5, is the customer service. So there's a survey that's done of all the traders, done every single year, and Pepperstone has consistently won for the most satisfied traders and best customer service.
That was that investment trends competition that they won, I think, in 2023.
Exactly. So, look, we can look at things like Trustpilot. We have opened our own demo accounts, and all these factors. But overall, we're saying that they've got the best customer service, locally based, as per the regulation requirements. And the final element is just looking at how easy it is to fund, withdraw, no minimum deposit. They recommend 200 ideally, but they just make it really easy to open an account, start trading, and withdraw your funds. So those key 5 elements is why we recommend Pepperstone in 2025.
Right, and just overall, globally, we've recommended Pepperstone with a score of 98 out of 100, or our most recognized broker, most awarded broker in 2025. So a great pick in the UAE as well. At number 2 on the list, we had IG. Why IG?
Sure. So IG is probably the most recognized broker. So while Pepperstone has definitely got a global footprint all across Europe, Africa, Middle East, Oceania, IG has just a bit of an edge because they're regulated in the US, in Canada, and a few of these other markets. So certainly they have a larger trader base. Realistically, what I like about IG is that proprietary trading platform is pretty easy to use. So it's probably quite suitable for beginners. So they're probably going for those new traders, people that want to go with someone that they've heard of before, and certainly IG has that brand recognition within Dubai. And secondly, with a really easy trading platform where you can just get started. Obviously, Pepperstone last year introduced their own platform to try to compete in this beginner space, realizing that their own platforms such as TradingView aren't quite as easy to start trading with.
Yep.
But why we recommended IG is the fees. Okay, so look, unless you're really trading very high amounts, they're generally more expensive when it comes to a raw account. I'd probably go for that standard account. Remember how I said before, Pepperstone were recommending the raw account. Generally, these types of accounts have lower trading costs. Look at our methodology section. We actually review standard versus raw. Long story short, raw wins will give you the lowest fees, but some people prefer standard accounts which have no commission, and I'd probably go, and if I'm looking for a standard account, I'd probably go with IG out of the brokers that we have got in our shortlist on our website.
Okay, so that's Pepperstone at number 1, IG at number 2. At number 3 on the list we had eToro. Why eToro for the UAE?
Okay, so eToro is a completely different type of broker. So what they are is they specialize on copy trading and social trading. So let's focus more on the copy trading. So copy trading is when they'll give a list of one of the largest groups of traders, and you can look at everything about that trader. You can see what their success rate's been over select periods. You can look at their risk profile. You can look at what they're trading. And based on all these key elements, you can then say, hey, I want to copy this person. When they make a trade, I want to make the same trade. And then you say how much you're willing to trade.
Yep.
And basically, it makes you not have to be as active, and you're hoping that this person's past performance is going to be an indication of their future performance. Of course, there's huge risks in that assumption, but a lot of people prefer to do this. They don't want to be active in the markets, which you need to be with someone like Pepperstone or IG. So, as I said, because we've just focused on this, the platform is fantastic for this purpose. You would not want to use that platform for individual trades, and while you can do all these elements, they're just not that great. It's not great execution speeds.
They kill you on the fees.
The fee. So my pet hate withdrawal fee. I don't know why brokers should charge you for getting your money out, but that's the types of things that eToro does. Now, if you're a new trader, if you're trading low amounts, if you prefer to do copy trading, go for eToro. There's no problem. But as soon as you're trading more high frequency, high volumes, the fees are going to kill you. So that's when I say, look, maybe look at Pepperstone. They've got their own copy trading platform. Yes, it's not as easy to use, but certainly in the long term, without this huge fee component, you'll probably come out ahead versus eToro.
Okay, so I'm just going to review of everyone back at home. So at number 3 on our list in the UAE, we recommended eToro. Again, they're fantastic for social trading. At number 2 on the list, we had IG. We like them as just being the most trusted broker in the UAE.
Yeah, open the standard account, which has no commissions. That would be the other one. If you go for their raw account, you have to trade a huge volume to get a decent commission rate. So generally, we'd cancel it out for that broker.
And at number 1 on our list, no surprises, second year running, we have Pepperstone as the overall best Forex broker in the UAE. And that is because of the 5 indicators that Justin mentioned to you before, namely fees, trading platforms, trust factor, they're regulated everywhere. We think they have the best raw account.
And customer service. So look, have a look at our website, look at our Pepperstone review. We go into detail where we've got our criteria. We try to be as granular as possible. We update the average spreads of each broker every month. We've made this decision based on data. The only gut feel that we do is when we open our own accounts, trade, etc., experience elements like live chat, and we give our evaluations. But generally, we're trying to get real data, give it to you so you can make these decisions for yourself. But based on all these criteria, Pepperstone in this region were the clear winner, because to be honest, there are only a handful of brokers that are regulated within Dubai, and we don't recommend you choose a broker that isn't regulated in the region. So Pepperstone, regulated in Dubai, can be trusted, low fees, clear winner.
Alright guys, there you have it, the very best Forex brokers in the UAE in 2025. If you want to find out a little bit more about each of the brokers that we've just mentioned, in the description below our video you'll find links to each of our reviews on our website where you can find more information about each broker. And there are also links there to click across to the Forex broker and open up accounts. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't hesitate to leave a thumbs up and to subscribe, and let us know in the comment section down below if there are any videos you'd like us to create for you going into 2025 to aid you on your trading journey. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Thank you.